All right, Dan, here's your official Week 1 2021 noon game halftime report. Let's hope, at least if you're an Oklahoma fan, let's hope you got all the we don't know how to tackle thing out of your system in the first quarter of that Tulane game, because that was pitiful and sad. Oklahoma's starting to pull away now. They're up 34-14, a minute to go until halftime in that one. Penn State and Wisconsin. One of the worst football games I've seen in a long time. Both offenses are pitiful. Penn State in particular. They have 1 yard rushing in the first half in that game. Wait, dang. And Wisconsin, not much better. I mean, Wisconsin's got plenty of yards. Hell, they keep driving the ball all the way down the field. Wisconsin's been inside the Penn State 10-yard line, not once, but twice. And guess how many points they have? 0. No points at all. They had a blocked field goal down there one time and turnover or something the other time. I mean, how many times you got to get down to the 10-5-yard line before you get some points? Whiskey? What are you doing? No one knows. Michigan pulling away from Western Michigan. Nebraska. Oh, my God, look at this. Nebraska might win a game. Let's check the scores here. They're up 24-7 on Fordham. Adrian Martinez has a couple of touchdowns there. What else? Kansas State all over Stanford, 14-0. Stanford's going to have one of the worst years they've had in a long, long time. Stanford is just Stanford's not in good shape right now. They're a really bad team. They might be the worst team in the Pac-12. I know what you're thinking. Well, what about Arizona and Oregon State or Washington State now? I hate to say it. It might be the Tree. The Tree might be the worst team in the Pac-12. It's just a fact. This hurts. Rutgers up 26-7 over Temple. Now, I don't care whether Temple wins or loses, but Temple has D'Wan Mathis, and, you know, he was at Georgia, and I didn't just want him to do good because he was at Georgia. He just had a good story. You remember he was an Ohio State commit at quarterback, and then Ohio State got Justin Fields, and D'Wan Mathis decommitted and enrolled at Georgia instead, and then not long after he enrolled at Georgia, it was discovered he had a brain cyst, and he had to have a surgery, and it looked like maybe he might not ever get to play football again. Sat out a year, came back, actually played a little bit last year. Admittedly, did not look good, and of course, the job is JT Daniels. So D'Wan Mathis transferred out to Temple, and he's terrible. He's got 3 turnovers in the first half, 2 interceptions and a fumble. He has not looked good at all. He's like 4 of 14. I just feel bad for the kid. It would have been a good story if he could have turned out to be something. Boston College up 27-0 over the toothpaste. Colgate. I didn't even know toothpaste had a college. Kentucky 28-7, trying to find a damn offense. Kentucky, do they have a downfield passing game? Yes, they do. Will Levis, is that his name? 11 of 17, almost 250 yards, 3 touchdowns, and an interception. And I know they're playing UL Monroe, but go back and check the Kentucky stats when it comes to passing the last few years. I don't think they had 250 yards passing all of last year. Exaggerating, but only by a little bit. They were that bad offensively. What else is going on? 34-14, Oklahoma up, like I mentioned. No score in that Penn State-Wisconsin game. I don't know what's going to... It's raining. Like I said, Wisconsin is definitely the better team. Wisconsin's defense is unreal. I mean, we knew they'd be great against the run, but they've only given up 1 yard rushing, and their pass rush is looking way better even than what it was last year, so they're the real deal. Penn State keeps letting Wisconsin drive all the way down the field, like I mentioned, but then Wisconsin can't get any friggin' point. Wisconsin, how you get inside the 10-yard line twice in the first half? You got no points. I don't know, but Wisconsin found a way to do it. Boston College 27. That's it. That's your halftime report. Nothing too exciting. Doesn't look like we're going to see any upsets here. Even the Penn State-Wisconsin game, I think the line was only, 5 or something like that? I think it was 5.5. So it wouldn't be a huge upset if Penn State would win. But I can tell you right now, if you've been watching this Penn State-Wisconsin game and you had to bet money on the game right now, who would you bet on? You'd bet on Wisconsin. They look like the better team, even though neither team is blowing me away. I don't understand getting down inside the 10-yard line twice and you can't score. That's hot doo-doo. Hot doo-doo. I'll be streaming at 3:30. There's some good games coming on this afternoon. Yeah, India and India. India versus Pakistan. We have Nuke's game. Comes on at 3:30. No, Indiana versus Iowa. Of course, Alabama versus Miami. Indiana versus Iowa. And it was another... Texas and Louisiana play at like 4 or 4:30 or something. So I'm going to fire the stream up at 3:30. If you guys are going to be watching those afternoon games, then Come on, join up on the live stream, watch the games with me, talk about the games, discuss the games, whatever you want to do. I can't show the games on TV, but yeah, I got it made in here without a problem. Anyway, have a great day.